guys, Zul'jin here and welcome to Last Epoch. This is an action RPG that I spotted over at PAX 2019. I spoke to the developers and they're going to let me show you an alpha build today. The content does not reflect the Last Epoch's release quality, which is going to be in April of 2020, but there is a beta coming up in April of 2019. As well as available access now with supported packages. I'll have some links in the description below for you. So let's check the game out. We're going to go ahead and delete the characters that I was just playing around with, and we're going to create a new one. So there's 4 basic classes in the game right now. Each of these have a mastery class that you can evolve into, so to speak. We're going to pick the Acolyte today, which can evolve into a necromancer or a lich. There's a few other classes that you can go for, every single one, as well as a base class called rogue that's going to be available at a later time. So let's go ahead and just create a character here, and it's going to take us through a little bit of a tutorial. So you can click to move anywhere, just like in action RPGs or top-down action RPGs like Diablo and Path of Exile. You could zoom in with your mouse wheel to get really close and see what your character looks like, or zoom all the way out again. You can left-click to move, right-click to use actions, or hotkey the skills as you get them. Right now we have Rip Blood, which is like a life drain ability. We can go up to mobs and just press the Q button and do it. We'll heal every time we do that. And it kind of tells us a little bit about our quest going in. We should be able to kill a few monsters here and gain our first level, which is going to allow us to do more. Let's go up a little more and see if we can get our experience up to level 2. There we are. And now we have unlocked Skeleton. So let's go ahead and activate that ability. And there we go. So activate Skeleton does something really cool. It summons skeletons, but it can either give you a mage or a warrior. So it's kind of random what it gives you, but you can keep casting it on corpses until you get the layout that you want. I like 1 warrior and 3 mages personally. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Help, they burst through the walls. They're heading to the city. Last refuge is being overrun. All right, let's go help them out, shall we? Alright, we started a quest that we can access with J. It shows the objectives, the description of the quest, and the reward system. Let's get in here, shall we? Minions, do my bidding. Destroy their faces. Can you imagine if that was your command? Destroy their faces if it was all voice chat controlled? That would be cool. That's not a feature in the game. I'm just being silly here. Alright. Oh, restorative copper amulet of the giant. That sounds pretty good. And some jade rings here. Yeah, I love how I could just loot and my skeletons do all the work for me. Necromancer type classes have always been my favorite in games to play. I love minion classes and tamers and stuff. There is a Beastmaster class as well that's available as a mastery class for one of the other base classes. But let's continue up the bridge here, and it looks like we got a new ability as well. Let's take a second to look at what we have. Marked for Death. Marks enemies in a target area for death, causing them to take 30% increased damage. Okay, so let's change these out. I'm gonna go ahead and move these. Let's do it like that. There we go, because we won't need to resummon skeletons too much here. And now we can mark it for death. Oh my god, damage is berserk. There was a skill like this in the Necromancer class for Diablo 2, which is called Amplified Damage. That's very resemblant of this class. There's even a Bone Shards type ability that you can get a little bit later. That's going to remind you a lot of Bone Spear, which was also from Diablo 2. Alright. So let's go a little bit further in. We've got some unallocated passive skill points as well. So let's select that and see what we can do here. Each level you gain a point to spend in passive nodes. Start by investing points into the base class tree. Once you have 20 points in your base class tree, you may unlock your class mastery trees. Alright, so we have a few things that we can invest into. Blood Aura, Bone Aura, or Forbidden Knowledge. This one gives my minions increased damage, so let's go ahead and pick that. And you'll see that the Necromancer and the Lich and the Warlock, which is not yet implemented, the skill sets are available that you can show them and kind of see and plan your builds accordingly. So, Let's continue. All right, Blighted Iron Axe. Hello. I love that my minions just do all the work for him. It's so great. Okay. Get up the road a little bit. It's not going to be long before we level again. Naturally, the further we go, the harder it's going to be to level, but it gives you access to your abilities pretty quickly, which I like, especially in the alpha. Kind of lets you experiment and see what you like. Oh my god, I was taking some damage right there. Marrow Shards unlocked. Here we go. So, with Marrow Shards, you can use it just like Bone Spear, pretty much. There you go. And the description says, fire sharpened bones from your body. The bones pierce through enemies, inflicting physical damage instead of mana. 8% of your current health is consumed when you cast this spell. So, you can do some pretty significant damage to yourself, but paired up with Rip Blood, it works out pretty well, right? See my health going down, and I regenerated as well. But it's a piercing attack, so it works out pretty well, I'd say. Anyway, let's continue. We have a few things to unlock as well. Yeah, that spell does quite a bit of damage here. Let's take a look at the unallocated point that we have. We're going to go ahead and put it into Blood Aura again. And it looks like we have a new skill and a new specialization slot unlocked. Welcome to the skill system. Click on a skill to view its augment tree. Okay, so when we go to select a skill, it gives us the ability to augment either Rip Blood, Summon Skeleton, or Marrow Shards. For instance, if we go to Summon Skeleton, you'll see that a large tree unlocks, similar to something that you'd like to see in Path of Exile. And when you check out the things that you can go with branching off, you'll see that they all have different modifiers. This one adds a maximum number of skeletons per allocated point, but causes your skeletons to take 8% increased damage per allocated point. We're going to go ahead and select that one. There's actually a search function on that too, which makes it pretty neat. And we can go to one of the last corpses that we destroyed. Oh, maybe not. Do we need a corpse actually? We do not. We do not. Let's try to get another mage, shall we? Okay, nope. We have 2 and 2. Okay, we'll just have to accept that for now. So, in Diablo, you had to use corpses, but in this, you don't. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh my god, yep. That skill is bananas, man. When there's multiple enemies, that pierce just cuts through. It's really, really nice. Alright, these guys are probably going to jump us here. Uh-huh, I knew it. Okay, let's get out of here. Amplify the damage. Beautiful. My guys are doing work, man. Let's pop a couple crates here and see if we can't find something useful here. Quest complete. Head northeast towards the council objective. So now we got a new quest, I guess. Oh, it looks like the Elder's in trouble. Let's get stupid here. Okay. We got our guys coming in. We had to summon a couple more new skeletons here. Uh-oh, taking huge damage. And I think that's a boss. Beautiful. We got him. That was easy sauce, man. You cannot fight the power of the undead, suckers. Let's go ahead and go through the portal here. And we are now in the council chambers. Go through the portal, okay? So if we take a look at our quest, you'll see it says Speak with Elder Gaspar. We can go through here and look for the Elder. He does have a quest icon right on top of his face. And that's actually Captain Ansel, okay? Where exactly is... Okay, that's a waypoint that just lit up. There's a shop that we can explore, and it looks like they have a variety of different items. We can also sell items, shift and right click in order to sell things just straight out. We have a couple of different amulets I'd like to take a look at. Our silver amulet gives us critical strike chance. This one, on the other hand, gives us lightning protection, health gained on potion use, and regular health. We're going to trade that in and control shift Right click to sell. Have a Necromancer's Wand that gives +3 necrotic damage and 11% increased minion damage. We'll swap that out for what we currently have and sell that. And the Shimmering Amulet of Hope, elemental damage and void protection. Pretty good stuff. There's a couple of rings that we get, stun avoidance and dodge rating. We can improve our dodge rating with this ring. And I'll tell you what, just for the sake of argument, we'll go ahead and keep these for now. And let's take a look at what we can get. There's runes that we can buy, amulets that we can buy, Glaive's Warding Tome of Hope. So I think that that's our skill. It highlights when I do that. So let's go ahead and buy this Ancient Tome of Hope. And we'll equip it. There we go. And that gave us a little bit of the protections and augments to our stats. Perfect. We can also buy a helmet here. Let's go ahead and buy one of those. We can buy gloves. And do they have any boots for sale? No, but they do have belts. Dodge rating, dodge rating, dodge rating, okay? Let's go ahead and get this one. All right, and I guess we're SOL for our boots right now, but that's okay. All right, so now, do we look a little bit different? Actually, we do. Look at this. That's a beautiful little mace that I got there, a wand, as you call it. Let's go ahead and progress a little bit further up. Is this our guy? Elder Gaspar, the Void finally found last refuge. It's destroying our home. Just as it destroyed the surface ages ago, if we do not act fast, it will reach this place too and snuff us out. So it tells us a little bit about the quest. And he is going to charge us with another quest. Please save Pantheon and bring back the sword. All right. Passive point earned. We also got some experience and some gold. So we can look into our passive point, add our ability, and move on. So now we're in the last archive. The music changed up a little bit. We also need to summon another skeleton here. Let's go ahead and activate this waypoint. And it looks like we've got more company. Level 5 reached. Put another point into our minion damage. And it looks like we have... Oh boy! Yeah, they're getting a little bit stronger as we go here. My minions. My minions. Nah, it's okay. We got more where that came from. Beautiful. Unrelenting Void Touched. Something. I didn't get time to read its name before we destroyed it. Alright, looks like it's gonna get kind of messy right here, probably. Oh yeah, I knew it. Flaming Club, huh? Unallocated skill points. We got another one. We can get another skeleton. And Wandering Spirits unlocked now. Reveals wandering spirits around you for 5 seconds. The spirits wander at random, dealing necrotic damage over time to enemies they pass through. Pretty good. Let's change out our bone shards for the Wandering Spirits and try it out, shall we? It looks like Wandering Spirits is loading up. Got unallocated points. Let's add those. Let's try them out, shall we? Unlock the new skill, Hungering Souls. Okay, there's the spirits. Good lord. That's a weird skill, huh? They just go around and kind of Oh, this is just one activation. They're kind of just everywhere. Interesting. Okay. There was also another skill that we unlocked. Hungering Souls calls forth 5 hungering souls that seek out enemies and hit. They deal necrotic damage and then possess the target. Possessed enemies take necrotic damage over time. For 2 seconds, enemies cannot be possessed by multiple souls at once. Interesting. It's a damage over time ability. So let's maybe change it out for Marked for Death just to see how it works. Alright, I see. Let's find a group of enemies and try it out, shall we? Alright, we got some possession going on here. Oh, baby. Woo! Nice. And I'm still pairing that up with all of my stuff like my life drain and... Uh-oh. Looks like we got a big boy over here. Not a chance, baby. Not a chance. Look, he's possessed, just taking the damage. I love it. Yeah, the damage over time ability is really, really nice. Beautiful. And it looks like we made it to a new creepy place, the Upper District. Look at the minions do work in this large area. Another burning branch. Added block protection. That looks like a rune of some sort. Affix Sword. Augments an item to grant it a new property or improve an existing one. Very, very cool. Level 7. Whoa. Sucker just charged me? Feel every piece of this possession, baby. I got the spirits working for me. Alright, and let's peek around this corner here and see what we got. Another Umbral Punisher. Ooh, that's a good bit of damage he just stuck me with. Dude. Army of the Dead, right? Holy crap, man. The guy split into a bunch of other demons, it looks like. But so far, it looks like I can take out so much stuff. You know, I played the mage a little bit, and so far this class seems incredibly powerful comparatively. Although I didn't try the mage for that long, I played it enough to make me think that compared to the Acolyte, I didn't like it as much. Let's grab this leather coat, and it looks like this will be some better armor here. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, and let's see what's down below. Probably just a different little area here. Ah, Urza's study. Alright. And it looks like a big old mess. There's a quest here. A chest here, I mean. An ancient tome, iron axes. Unallocated passive points. Everything that you would like to hope for in an ARPG, guys. Everything. I'm looking forward to playing a lot of this as well. Checking it out on stream as well, most likely. So we got the loot from the chest, raised some skills, showed you guys a little bit about how the skill system works, experience, and destroyed some faces, of course. I hope you guys like the game. Make sure to check the description below for all the information about the game if you're interested in this upcoming cool action RPG. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Uljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.